Welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. Give the video a thumbs up so it could reach others. But yeah, I'm back on the tube. Been getting massive downloads from the Unisoul, of course. And I just wanted to tap into that energy and come share some of the guidance I've been receiving. I do feel like you are walking away from some things and people right now, some places right now. I was really heavily picking up on the feeling of abandonment. So you could be leaving something whether you wanted to or not. You could also be having heavy emotions around having to leave and let things go. Us as humans, we aren't comfortable with change. It's just how we cope through it and how we get through it, okay? But I do have the feelings of disruption. So a lot of things could be getting disrupted. Things that you thought were going to be emotion are not emotion right now. It's some disruption energy in the air. I do feel like you are leaving behind some emotional baggage. So some emotions you had in about a past situation, like you leaving it in the past. Like it's the past for a reason. You feel me? And I also feel like you could also be leaving behind like some literal baggage. So you could have bags, or you could be leaving behind some items of yours. If you're moving, I feel like you could be leaving some things in the house that you didn't want or that you're not able to take. You could be, yeah, I feel like somebody could be moving or having to move. I feel like something was unfulfilling to you, whether you realize that or not, but it was time for you to leave. You had to leave, okay? And I do feel like you are coming to a realization that the past is the past for a reason and it is truly gone. And there's nothing you can do about that. And I feel like when I say that, I don't mean it in a like, like, oh, get over it. No, you cannot get over things. Once you go through something, you have gone through it. It creates trauma, and it's just about how we cope and how we go through life moving forward. Okay. But I do feel the energy of major change. I'm telling you, everyone I have come into contact with, know or known, is going through some type of major change right now, whether it be in their current timeline or just overall their lifetime. I do feel like you are moving away, and I don't think this is like a move like, oh, I'm moving down the street, oh, I'm moving in a in another unit in the apartment. No, you're moving far. You're moving to a different zip code. You're moving to a different city, a different state, even a different city in your state, especially if you stay in a big state. And I do see you finally putting a nail in a coffin. So there could be something that you were actually trying to be optimistic about. You were trying to give another chance. You were trying to give the benefit of the doubt to a person, place, or a situation. And it's just proven to you that it isn't in your alignment. So it has to be left in the past. It has to be let go. But whoever you are a wonderful being. You are a wonderful being. I promise you, regardless of how situations make you feel and what people tell you, you have a strong connection to the unisoul, to your higher self. And your higher self is actually here with you. Just you clicking on this video is your higher self leading you to higher knowledge, to guidance, so you can know how to move forward, through the current energy. But I do feel like you should trust in this guidance from your higher self. Like I said, it will put you in alignment. Your higher self will never guide you differently. And that's how you know if it's your higher self or if it's self doubt or self sabotage. You could be emotionally distant right now, not wanting to fuck with friends, family, whoever. You just want to be alone, left alone. You could be a loner or a popular loner. People always hitting you up, but you not responding. You know, totally understandable. And we do have to have those boundaries in life, you know. But I do feel like you're leaving the mainstream way, how you're told to live. You're leaving it alone. You want to do what you want to do. You prioritizing what you feel like needs to be prioritized. I feel like you prioritizing differently, like your money. You're not spending how you used to spend. You spending more wisely. You making sure bills paid first before you spend a dime on anything miscellaneous that ain't supposed to be spent on. I feel like you are realizing like I'm gonna take care of myself and I'm gonna put myself on before anybody else does. Okay, I love this energy. You know, it doesn't when you're leaving things behind. Does not always have to be negative. It don't. I feel like you're about to be doing what you always wanted to do, but never had the chance to do, or you just never did. Because the desire that you have for a new life is so strong, it's peaking right now, that there is no other choice but for this to, align. Like when you focus on yourself, everything that you need to focus on for yourself is gonna be right there for you to focus on. When you actually make that choice, like, okay, look, I'm gonna get my shit together for me. Everything, that whole list of what you need to do for yourself is gonna be there in your face to do. So do it. I feel like any contract that you feel like you need to do out of duty or out of obligation because you have to, I feel like you're not staying in that contract. You don't feel the need to stay in that contract anymore. You're gonna leave contract relationships, connections like this. And you're gonna do what's right for you. And you're not gonna be shameful. You're not gonna feel any guilt about it. You might even be surprised that you don't feel any guilt about walking away from this or leaving these things behind. But that's how you know that you're healing and you're growing and that you are focusing on you and you're about to be in your alignment and your life's purpose. So keep it up.